Yes.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about the ingredients. So the ingredients are, I'm using 1 kg chicken, then 1 kg rice. I have curd, which I'm going to use 250 grams of.
You want to talk about the marination of the chicken first?
Yeah, so I'll just tell you. This is almost the flavors get into the chicken. It's better. So the longer you marinate, it's always good.
That's always true, guys. Actually. One of the key things I've always noticed about marinating anything is the longer you do it, and even if you do it a day earlier. In this particular case, what you're seeing here is what we did in the morning. Yeah. But if you do it a day earlier, it actually, it just gets mixed up even better. The chicken is able to absorb the marination even more. Even for other dishes, even for example, we're marinating paneer or mutton, it's the same thing. So I think it's important to marinate for as long as possible, and usually it's better to marinate one night before and put it in the fridge overnight. I think that's what really works best.
So for the rice, dalchini, that's cinnamon. Then I have jaifal. I have moti ilaichi, badi ilaichi, and I have some cloves long. And I'll also use tej patta, which I've already put in, but sorry, I didn't put it in the plate. So what I do is I make a small, with a muslin cloth, you make a small potli, like a pouch.
Potli, yeah.
And when you're actually boiling the rice, which we eventually will do, we will dip it in that so that all the flavors of the spices get into the rice. So it's not just a very plain random thing. So let's get going.
Perfect. So that's a fairly complex bouquet garni actually.
Actually it's not, Zorawar, if you think about it. Now, so what we're going to do is in a pot, whichever you have at home, I'm using cast iron pots because
that's nice Le Creuset pot.
I'm doing is I'm heating the oil. In the meantime, I'm also boiling water for my rice. So the onions that I chopped, I'm going to fry those onions.
Brown.
Yeah.
And how much oil did you put in the pot?
It's just 1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon.
1.5 tablespoon.
1.5 tablespoon. Okay, good. So we can use as much oil as you guys deem necessary to brown it. This is mainly used as a garnish. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So this onion is going to be mainly used as a garnish.
But I also like to layer it. Once this is done, I will not clean the pan. I will use the same.
And show you what's exactly happening.
So I've already put
Video pause again. Yeah, talk about it. There's nothing I can do.
So the rice is already in the pot, and as you can see, the onions are also nicely getting caramelized.
Yeah, looking nice.
Yeah, so another minute or two, I'll take it out and then I'll put in the chicken.
So that's the brown onion. You're going to layer the biryani with it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the chicken. Make sure the rice is not fully cooked because we need it to
Yeah, that's a good point.
In the biryani.
That's a good point. Do not cook the rice fully. You need to leave it a little bit undercooked.
So we're cooking this. In the meantime, what Zorawar really enjoys in our house with biryani, we always serve a biryani raita.
Burhani, correct. My favorite thing.
When all of this is happening, let's do the biryani raita. What you do is simply
spoon.
This is the easiest thing to make. I've used curd, 2250 grams, and then baby mirch, turmeric, cumin, and coriander powder.
Okay, great. And you marinated it for how long today?
I marinated it for 5 hours.
5 hours. That's pretty good time, and I think it's probably seeped well into the flesh.
Yeah, anything you should not marinate it less than an hour and a half because the flavors don't go through. Already strained the rice.
Okay, there's the beautiful bouquet garni.
It's the rice.
Okay.
So I had, let me see the chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off and I will take this out and I'll start layering it. So another 2 minutes I will. So now let's get back to layering the biryani. What
okay, good.
I'm going to do is
so
I'm going to put rice. flatten the rice out. I always only had home, everything was dairy oriented. So I love my ghee, but sadly I don't have a cow or a buffalo here. So we are using organic ghee. So what I've done is I put
oh, that's nice. Okay.
Only like it for garnish, but
no, I love onion in the. I love that little bit of onion for texture.
So all this juices, this watery bit which we left it in the chicken, that gives a lot of flavor to the rice. Just like another bed of.
Exciting to watch. It's like a very soothing experience to see, a biryani being constructed in this manner. It's almost like a construction, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So I put in all the juices.
All the juices are down. All the jhol, I like to call it, is all there.
So I'll put it here. And some more ghee. Down.
Nice.
What I'm going to do is I like pudina. So
yes. Fresh mint, is it?
Yes.
Saffron is not required. I am not a big saffron guy personally. I think it overpowers, but if you use it with restraint, like what Dildeep has done.
That's
yeah.
Thing, but that's tawa.
Tawa.
You can see Zorawar is so aware of things in the kitchen. What I did was I put fresh atta, and it, and then I put the tawa here.
The roti. What is the flame level? Did you put it on medium flame?
Yeah, I put it on medium.
So the flame was medium, and for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So guys, it's not going to take that long. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Put the atta so that you seal in, no escape of any air, and I think that's the beauty of slow cooking. So guys, the dish is almost ready. We're going to now see what it looks like. I can smell it. Oh, there it is. That is rather beautiful looking. I think you removed the atta. I can see you just removed the atta.
Yeah, sorry, it's very untidy. But
it's a little untidy, guys, our table, but we were not. In the lockdown, you don't have much help. You have to do everything yourself. So that looks really good. You want to pour some for yourself, and maybe we can both take a bite of it?
Yeah, I'm going to serve some to you. So you see the bit of...
Oh, I like the colors.
Yeah.
I like the three different colors, the white, the yellow, and the saffron orange.
Yeah, and let's just put in the burhani on the side.
And the burhani raita. Sorry, that was my noisy chair.
Here you go, Mr. Kalra.
Okay, first, why don't you take a bite? Why don't we see you take a bite of this first? A little bit of the burhani and...
Yeah, just a bit of burhani. I think I've done a great job.
Yeah? You want to take the camera and shoot me, take a small bite?
Yeah, why don't you?
So guys, I'm going to try and do a little MasterChef thing, but if I know what's good for me, I better say it's good, because this is not MasterChef. Literally every rice grain is separate. I think you've done a masterful job. I love the colors. This has actually come out even better than the one we made a few days ago, which was basically the first time that you had done it. This is, I think, the second or third time you're doing it.
Yeah.
And this is actually, look at every grain of rice is absolutely separate.
Yeah, the beauty about making rice is it should not be broken. So
yes,
you can see here
it's
as
full,
well.
It's full.
You can see, there is, this is the pudina, this is the onion, this was the hari mirch which I'd used. So
thank you guys, it was a pleasure.
Thank you, Easy Diner.